When I was a kid, I grew up playing video games, and the first time I touched a controller, I knew this is what I wanted to do. It was back when I was probably about 2 or 3 years old, and I played an NES console, and I played Super Mario 3 and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! And after that, and just playing them and just having so much fun, I knew this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to make my own, and I wanted to make my own video games so that people could experience what I experienced. I grew up playing classics too, just like playing Mario, Zelda, and even Final Fantasy. And by the time I knew it, I was just picking up more and more video games. It's things like this that actually make me want to be a video game designer. I'm going downtown to Manchester today to the Game Assembly Lab, which is located on Elm Street. And to find it, you need to look for the Maritime Program Group building and walk straight down the hallway and you'll be there. The Game Assembly is a really cool place. If you're a Southern New Hampshire University student or an NHTI student, you're able to actually have some time here to work on your projects. They actually asked me to come here today so that I can interview and just chat with them about video games and stuff and why they became developers. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Neil Lorenza. I'm Managing Director at SkyMap Games, co-founder at Game Assembly, and adjunct instructor at Southern New Hampshire University.
Alright, cool. So I have a few questions for you today.
Sure.
I want to know, what was the first game that you played, actually?
The first game that I ever played?
Yep.
I don't even know the name of it. It was some kind of like Frogger clone for the MS-DOS. I was a really little kid, so
wow.
I don't have
That's actually really old. What's your average day at work, would you say?
It really depends. Day to day, my job's a little bit weird. Sometimes I'm doing testing, sometimes I'm posting on social media or doing some project management. It varies a lot. A lot of my responsibility is handling all of the stuff that the rest of the game development team doesn't want to do. So I'm the combination office manager and producer and whatever else business related you can toss into a pot and bring it to a boil, and that's me.
That's a lot of stuff.
It can be, but the team is awesome and everybody supports each other. I work on a game called Bacon Man. It's an action platformer, and we have a team of 4 SkyMap Games, Jonathan Vasquez, Ryan Lefebvre, and Angelo Stardagianopoulos. And everybody has their own roles and responsibilities, and we all help each other to try to succeed with our project.
I'm Dave Carrick.
Alright. So what do you do exactly, Dave?
I'm a video game programmer and instructor.
Right. So what actually made you want to become a video game designer? Like, what was like the one thing that's like, this is what I want to do?
I really enjoyed programming, but a lot of programming is used for really boring things.
Right.
So a lot of the times, there's a lot of programmers out there in the world, and a lot of them are making things that are incredibly boring to talk about. And then some of them are making things that they can't talk about if they're working for defense contractors or things along those lines. And really the only other thing that is like cool and fun and interesting that I think that you can be doing with code is video games or something along the lines of video games. You're doing some sort of like entertainment stuff with your code. So video games to me, as a programmer, it's a way for me to make software that's like really, really entertaining. I guess that's it in general.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Patrick Ryan. I am currently a game design contract worker in the industry, as well as an adjunct professor at NHTI, and next semester I'll be an adjunct professor at Southern University.
What made you want to become a video game designer?
The reason that I came into games was I saw that video games were a big sense of community, so I wanted to produce the same effect for younger generations that I experienced when I was younger with the community and camaraderie around games. So I wanted to be able to kind of pay it forward. You know, people that design the games that I played when I was younger, you know, I want to give that forward to younger generations to experience the camaraderie and community around games.
That's awesome. That's actually kind of the same reason why I'm doing it as well. Whether you're drawing up ideas on the board to discuss different ideas for development for your video game, or taking a phone call for a meeting, or even just 3D modeling or anything like that, this is typically what a normal day looks like.